Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
It's happened! The Texas Rangers win the World Series!
When the season ends, is baseball really over? Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, there's always time to play ball.
From Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago, Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shampi. So the Cleveland Guardians have already won the series, and now they go for the 4-game sweep, Chris. It's been a lopsided series so far.
Yeah, they've clearly been the better team, and I expect them to come out today looking to tie a bow on this series. And on the other side, most teams run into at least a 3-game sweep at some point, but not every team looks back at a 4-game sweep at the end of the year. And I'll say this, as a player, it's especially frustrating when the losses keep coming against the same team. So if they can salvage a win today, this series won't go down quite as sour.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. On the hill here today, number 33.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Lane Thomas leading things off and takes a strike. Absolutely belted. Robert going back. Going gone. He wastes no time on this one. His 7th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Really impressive hitting the ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count and trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
And the batter now, David Fry. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Guy right there.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hicks falls it in, and there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They've had a great year offensively, as good an offensive team as you will find in the American League.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Steven Kwan stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
He goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's always a threat at the plate.
He's been flexing his power in the majors for a long time now. His first career home run was to right field right here inside Yankee Stadium in 2014. The right fielder that day for the Yankees, Ichiro Suzuki. Even he couldn't catch that one.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
In the days when I was a teenager, before I had status and before I had a pager, you could find an abstract, listening to hip-hop. My pops used to say it reminded him of bebop. I said, well, Daddy, don't you know that things go in cycles? Later, Bobby Brown is just an anchor like Michael. It's unexpected, things are overlooking. If you got the money, justice for the cooking. Come on, everybody, let's get with the fly mode. Still got room for the trick, roll it back. Listen to the rhymes,
The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today on the hill, Tanner Bybee. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Corey Julks steps to the plate for the White Sox. Second in the AL in home runs. Bybee checks on first. Robert dives back in.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And a foul ball. The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 2-1.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Heston Kjerstad. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. The throw in. And he's there with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Man at second with 1 away. Andrew Vaughn now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
First pitch misses. And the righty deals. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Man at second. Foul ball there. And now it's even up. Longoria, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around third. He scores, and they lead by 3. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Max Stassi comes up to hit.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 4 round trippers in the last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
But it wouldn't be nothing.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A woman all day. You see.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Noel snags it for the second out.
Batting it, the shortstop.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, these guys seem to be snake-bitten this year, bouncing into the most double plays in the league.
And it's, really just kind of a rally killer. I mean, a huge stumbling block when you're talking about trying to get the offense going. And, that makes this lineup frustrating to watch because they'd be scoring a bunch of runs if they didn't come unglued and just hack at all those pitchers' pitches and hit into those double plays. You've got to do a better job. And if they want to win today, they're going to have to improve in that area.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around third, throws to second. And now he's out, trying to get back. The huge turn backfires, and that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Make them happy. 'Cause man make them toys.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, John Kenzie Noel.
You know that man makes money to buy from other men.
And a pitch. Sliced hard but foul.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Just missed. The Guardians down by 4 here at the top of the second. And a pitch. Close, but called the ball. And the count's even at 2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Splits the plate. Strike 1. The White Sox leading by 4 here in the finale of this 4-game set. Two outs. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And that is that. Guardians lead 1. They're down 5-1. Here on the south side, here's the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. The wind and the pitch.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Righty to the plate. And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The punch out there. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. Singled and scored his first time. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
The pitch. That misses. And the count 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Corey Julks. That one hammered left field. Juan moving back. And brings it in at the wall. Nothing across here this half. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the White Sox 5 and the Guardians 1. On to the third inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, number 10.
Daniel Schneeman.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Rips that one center field. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's Lane Thomas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Thomas, in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The Guardians down by 4. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The 1-2. Good, looking for the K. David Fry, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. That one pushed foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
0-1 now. And that one is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Robert moves under it. Robert makes the catch. Throw, and it gets away.
The batter, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. And that one clips the corner. Inside, just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. 1 left for the Guardians. They're down here 5-1. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's going to be Brandon Bell. The line to kick the pitch. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And now, Heston Kjerstad went down on strikes his first time through. Biden rolls over, and he's back in on a dive. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And it's fouled away. Got him. And there's one down. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Longoria.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Ball. 1 strike.
Bell leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Vaughn swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Kicks and fires. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Freeman makes the grab, and that's the inning. So 1 left for the White Sox. They're up 5-1. Back here on the south side, here's Jose Ramirez.
For me, Boog, Ramirez has been the heart and soul of Cleveland baseball for a few years now. When his career is over, he's going to be considered one of the best players to ever play for this franchise.
That's a strike, 0-1. Just missed.
You know, these Guardians, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Next offering is outside. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And here it comes. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. In there at the knees.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
The White Sox leading by 4, top half of inning number 4. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And at first, Ryan Rocchio getting ready to hit. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fought off foul. And another ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. That to right. In position. Kjerstad brings it in.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
For Cleveland, the center fielder,
Tyler Freeman digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses. Fastball for a strike. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Just misses with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Max Stassi. The wind of the pitch. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And he gets tied up right there.
No
Tie a
ball,
guy up
2
like that,
strikes.
you're feeling like you are in command.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
Clearly it didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Two down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Colson Montgomery will hit next. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
No left field.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Now here's Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one ripped, but foul. Now the 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
Montgomery, the base runner at first with 1 out. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Runner on the goal. On the ground. And that chance handled. On to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, center fielder, Louis.
And now it's Luis Robert. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. His 13th home run of the season. It's 7-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tanner Bybee out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Tristan McKenzie gets the call from the pen.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now Corey Jones.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
2 down, nobody on.
Go, go, go.
swing and a miss as that one was high. Action in the pen down there. Nick Lestrini up and throwing.
I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice way.
Pitch.
Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain.
Got it by him for the K.
Just gotta flip the switch and you can go.
Well, the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now 7-1. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago.
But I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
We go to the top of the fifth at the plate. Bo Naylor.
Well, every pitcher wants to run some more, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. You know, these Guardians being a little too patient at the plate in this game. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in the
Round
brain.
off the middle, that's a base hit.
Never slow yourself down.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Push past all the pain and you find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do.
Here's the second baseman.
And even when
He's
you
already
feel low,
singled
you
in
can
this
still
game.
go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still
That
go.
misses the
I
zone,
never answer to
and
no,
that
man, I
is
still
ball
go.
one.
Go, 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 go.
Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And first offering is fouled off. That's a hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now it's the DH, David Fry. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
The White Sox up big in this one, and we're at the top of the fifth. Ground ball could be two. Goes to second, safe there. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
On the ground to second, might be two. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez hit his 200th career home run last season here in Cleveland, Boo. In fact, he hit home runs number 199 and 200 in the same game. The opponent in that one, the Boston Red Sox, just like today.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And it's 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this.
And now this is down for a base hit. One run across, now 2 runs score. It's 7-5.
Well, there you go, the RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Jhonkensy Noel digs in now.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Oh, 2 now as he swings through it.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And out number 1 on the grab.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
2 on, 1 out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Rocchio. In there at the knees, it's 0-1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Two on, 1 out. To the right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Tyler Freeman digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. And there's a strike. Next offer in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. That's to third, Longoria. And they put the tag on him for the out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Home half of the 5th coming up. White Sox 7 and the Guardians 6. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the White Sox DH, Brandon Belt. And a pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
1-1.
It's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And down on strikes he goes. And one gone.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
1-2 hitters go back.
Eston Kjerstad steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Nabs it. 2 up, 2 down.
Number 5. Evan.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for the Sox, Evan Longoria. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasted any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They'll try and hold on to their 7-6 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Keegan Aiken will take over here.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And he deals. Ball 1, no strikes. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now it's the second baseman.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Aiken measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. The White Sox up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Struck him out looking. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. That's a strike. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. White Sox 7 and the Guardians 6. Here on the south side, well, we go bottom 6. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. McKenzie back to work. Out to center. Freeman makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, catcher,
Max Stassi now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
One strike.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Oh, 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. That one not close. And it's 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Chases that one upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Out to short. Fires over to first. That is the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. As they still lead by 1, it's 7-6. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, and now the DH, David Fry. Aiken back to work. Right through there for a strike. And there's the strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Right through there, got it. Now one away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw, the tag out.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here on the south side, and here is Aaron Hicks.
The left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, it definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, no strike.
Foul ball there. McKenzie over to first. Hicks back in on a dive. Runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing and a drive. Oh! That ball was crushed. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So up next for Chicago, Corey Julks. On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
And next is the designated hitter, Brandon Belt. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down.
The right fielder.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Heston Kjerstad. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. Throw is high and over his head.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And up next for Chicago, Evan Longoria. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. On the ground to short. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Luis Robert with the homer here. It's now 9-6. Back after this on the show. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now it's going to be John
the
Kenzie
first
Noel.
John Kenzie.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. But misjudges this one, and it falls. Cut off, throw to third. In there safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Brian Rocchio getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Tyler Freeman digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. And ball 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Bo.
1 down. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's the second baseman. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Base hit. In comes the runner from third. 9-7 now.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Lane Thomas digs in for the Guardians. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
So the tying run at second. Slice the other way and foul. Here comes a pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the finale of this 4-game set. Pitching change here, Mike Clevenger.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Good job at damage control right there. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 9-7. You're dialed into the show.
Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how it was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Hunter Gaddis.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
And a pitch. Strike one.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And the 0-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Ramirez drifts towards it. He makes the grab. One away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Max Stassi steps to the plate for the White Sox. A little out front there as he swings through it. Movement in the bullpen. Eli Morgan getting loose out there. Karinchak getting loose as well. They say you win.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the righty deals. Just off the outside edge. 1-2 to count.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Naylor throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. This to third. Whips it across. Play made. That ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Ninth inning coming up. It's the White Sox 9, Guardians 7. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Guardians DH, David Fry. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. And here it comes. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one. Clevenger, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2011. Line to kick the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off pitches.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Juan in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The White Sox up by 2 here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Jokes. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
Ball 1.
That's down and in. And that's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tying run at the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 1-2. And another ball.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Kicks and fires. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 1-0. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fought off foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Quad on third. Ramirez at first. 1 gone. And the right-hander deals. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
And just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ryan Rocchio. The shortstop takes the ball. Two on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Clevenger is just 1 strike away. One, 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Popped in the air. Left field. And a base hit right there. Pulls into third safely. And a run comes in to score. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So a change being made out at second. Pitch running for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. And now the center fielder, Tyler Freeman. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Two outs. That one misses, and 1-1. Good eye in that spot.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
The pitch. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox avoid the sweep. They take the finale of this 4-game series.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.